Hello everyone, today I will be doing a tier list. I've only done this like in a live stream and stuff like that. Don't really know how it all works, but it's pretty easy to figure out. As you guys might know, I'll be ranking the Vanoss gaming crew and all their different merch, some of their collaborations for merch and etc. This will include Minilad, but I'm going to try to keep personal bias aside and just rank them, and then we'll go from there. But before we jump in, I'd like to say all my merch, which definitely probably isn't as good as some of these guys', is on a very special sale. You could check down in the description below and click on the link to go see all my merch. I have limited edition merch, which will be gone after this Sunday. It will only be available for Black Friday weekend, and then use the code LIMITED, and the prices are lower than usual, so hopefully some of you guys will go and buy some merch and help support me. And before we jump in, I don't know if all this merch was exactly sold by them, or if it's just other people trying to make money off of them, but I looked it up, and for the most part, most of these should be accurate and stuff that they've sold, but we'll jump in to see. First, we're going to start off with Wrecker. Honestly, I looked at this design. I do not like it at all. I'm more of a simplistic type of a guy. Just a simple logo with like a cool design, or some creativity with the design, or something with a little bit more meaning behind it. But this just seems a little bit over the top. I wouldn't even get a face mask with the Wrecker symbol on it, but that's just me. Next is this Vanoss gaming mask. I'll have to put this in B. It looks a little weird, very rubbery, and definitely not what I expected for a Vanoss gaming mask. I mean, it's okay and all, but honestly, I was expecting something a bit more realistic, but I guess the more realistic you go, the more expensive it is, so it's okay. Next is the Vanoss Gaming Limited Edition, where it was all gold and stuff. I'm going to have to put this in S tier. When he changed the logo from the old Vanoss Gaming logo, which was just a V and a G, to this, it was kind of big, and I never really recognized the logo as being something really big until I saw this limited edition merch. I still remember seeing him sponsor his own merch in the beginning of the videos when the limited edition gold was out. I don't know if he ever brought this back or not, but it's a pretty cool design and I like it. Next is the Moose Knuckle shirt. I'm going to have to put this in A. I personally like the design. It's very reminiscent from his GTA character, and I kind of like it. It's very simple, and it even has a little moose knuckle symbol down in the bottom left. Next would be a Wildcat shirt, which has like his little character, his little pig character on there. I'm gonna have to put this in B. I mean, the cartoonish look is good and all, but I personally wouldn't wear it on a t-shirt. I mean, I wouldn't complain if I got it, but at the same time, I just wouldn't be my preference for the day. Next is this big jiggly panda logo. I'm gonna put this in A tier. I really do like the design. The whole panda look is absolutely perfect for Big Jiggly Panda, and honestly, I really like the design. I'm not a big guy for the color yellow, but the color yellow is what Big Jiggly Panda uses the most, and honestly, I quite like it. It fits him well, and I would be proud to wear it. Next is the Minilad sweatpants. I remember these being like $50 or so. They're pretty S, just kidding, they're F tier. Again, personal bias aside, they don't look good for sweatpants. They pretty much just have a signature on them. And this goes for all the sweatpants. The other sweatpants just had like Minilad running up and down the leg. Honestly, I don't think they look that good on Craig. And if they don't look that good on the person wearing it, why should you buy it? That's just my personal opinion. I remember how stupid this one was. This is also gonna go in F tier. Damn, I said personal bias aside, but I'm really like putting people I don't like in F tier. I remember when the whole smiley face thing came out. It was the stupidest thing to add to a t-shirt, but you know what, it's whatever. The Delirious shirt I'm gonna have to put in C tier. I mean, I like the Delirious mask and the whole look of the character, it's awesome, but honestly I probably wouldn't wear it on a t-shirt. I might change this up and switch it to B, because anytime people bought the Delirious gear and sent it to him over on Twitter, he always retweeted it, and it always felt special, and there was some sort of meaning of having the Delirious gear. I don't know if he does it anymore, but I know he used to do that a lot. And to me, that's very meaningful. But you felt like you were a part of something when you bought the merch and wore it. The little John character pop thingy, I've put in A tier. I'm a fan of pop figures, and this looks very similar to a pop figure. If it is a pop figure, I don't know, it's a U2's or something like that. I don't know, I really like it. Looks a lot like John, which is pretty cool. He takes a lot of these selfies in the mirrors, and I knew if I had one over at my house, people would know exactly what it is when they came over, because a lot of my friends like the whole Vanoss crew and everything like that. This one's supposed to be the mask thing, but I accidentally got two of them, and this isn't really a mask, this is a character design. So we're going to pop them over here in C, just so there's nothing here. But C is for cool, so it's okay. This is something that I would actually buy, and I'm considering it. It's a little Smitty t-shirt, and Smitty's like popping out of the pocket. That's very clever. I like that on a t-shirt. I would definitely buy this. This whole Minilad logo will go under C. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of below par. It's just a standard logo on a t-shirt. And I'm sure Minilad knew that when he was putting his own merch out, that you're going to have to get some standard merch in before you bring out the big guns. I mean, it's okay. Would I wear it now? Oh, hell no. Not first, but not last. Big Jiggly Panda. I'm gonna have to put this in B tier. I kind of like it when the Vanoss crew implement very special moments and put it on a t-shirt. Makes it a bit more meaningful, and I really like the design of this. I'll put this in A tier. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but personally, I'm not a big fan of plushies or anything like that. I'd probably put it on my bed, and then it would get lost in between the wall and the bed. And then whenever I decide to move out of my parents' house, I'd find it and I'd be like, oh, cool. The whole Wildcat merch, pretty much all of it, would probably go up in A or S tier. But this design in particular I really liked. It made it feel grand, and I personally like it. And I'd probably wear it very, very often. Terrorizer merch I'm going to put here in S tier. This design in particular, it might just look like a design on a t-shirt, but if you look a lot closer, there's like little specks of the logo seeping out into the white. Now that's creative. I really like that. And the whole Terrorizer logo and everything, well, there is a T there, and my first name begins with a T, so that's just more reason why I would get it. The Smitty pillow I definitely put up in A tier. It's something that I wouldn't mind having, and like I said with the Vanoss plushie, I'd probably throw it onto my bed, but the Smitty pillow I'd probably actually use, and it's a cute little thing. The whole Vanoss gaming poster design with all the characters in it, I'm putting S tier. I loved it when they did stuff like this, like collaborations and stuff like that, and I don't know who collected the profits or how they split it or whatever, but I really like the design and the art. I definitely think it's something that if they did it now, it would do very well. I never got this poster, but I'd like to get it someday. Now this just has the Terrorizer logo. I kind of already said it with the main Terrorizer shirt, but I'm just saying this now. Anything Terrorizer puts out, it's an instant buy. Please guys, go buy some Terrorizer merch. I didn't mean to sponsor that. I should be sponsoring my own merch, which the link's down in the description below if you guys want to buy some. But the Terrorizer merch, it's just absolutely amazing. I love pretty much everything there, and every single time I go there, I feel like a little kid on Christmas, and I get to pretty much pick out any toy that I want in the store. Like, I'd be satisfied with pretty much anything. It's just really hard to get down to choose which merch I like in the whole Terrorizer store. The Wildcat merch, I'm gonna have to put this in B, A, S. Ooh, I can't decide. I like the design, but my friend Blake has it, so it should be in B for Blake. But this is a ranking system, and that doesn't even really matter. I'll put it in A. I love the Wildcat merch, and the whole little logo that he has, which is kind of the main logo for his channel. I don't know, it just looks interesting. You see a pig, but then he's wearing a helmet, and any other person who wouldn't know who Wildcat is, it's an instant conversation starter, and I don't know, it looks cool. It kind of looks like a Letterman jacket. My friend Blake has something similar to this from Wildcat merch, and I can tell right now it looks absolutely amazing on him, and it would probably look amazing on you guys if you guys have it or plan on getting it. I'm gonna have to put this shirt in S tier. Even though I don't really like the cartoonish look, I love it when they do the whole collaboration and the whole Delirious and Vanoss faces split right down the middle. I absolutely love that. I always feel like Vanoss and Delirious have been like the Captain America and Iron Man of the YouTube crew. They've been the two people that definitely, if there was a civil war, those two would be the biggest opponents. And I like the fact that they tease that all the time, that there's always something going on between them. They did it back in the GTA days, and they did it recently. And I really like it. It's really, really cool. There's probably more merch here that I could probably look up, but I'm going to sit here and just point out these ones, because these are sort of the main ones that caught my eye. Either some that I really don't like, or some that I really do like, or some that are just meh. If you hate my decision making at all, that's fine. If you want to go rant about it and be a little kid down in the comment section and rant about how bad my choices are, go right ahead. But I would just suggest you should probably just let me know what merch you guys have bought before from them, and tell me how you guys like it, and send me a couple suggestions. I wouldn't mind getting some merch, but anything here in S tier I'd probably already get at some point. But yeah, if you guys would like to support me and make me a little bit more money so I can go out and buy some of this merch someday, you guys can go down below and buy my merch. It might not be as flashy or as good as theirs, but it's something that I am proud of, and there is some limited edition merch that will only be up until this Sunday. I also have TJV 2024 merch, and then my very first edition TJV merch. You guys can go buy anything, but the newest merch that's out, the ones that say limited edition, those will only be out until Sunday, and those are extremely low prices, and you can get 10% off anything in the store by using the code LIMITED. Hope you guys like the whole tier list, and sorry that I had to plug my merch. It's just I thought it was a good idea to judge merch while promoting my own merch. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.